I have been journaling for 6 years. Faith and I went on a walk at the Grand. Totally bombed, performing stand-up was a ladder. Outdoor
Counting
nationals
from
has
200
officially
stand
been
what I
2
have
mile.
to do to convince
All
Coach
my
I
faves
deserve
are in
more
my
playing
cabin this week.
This is really quick for memories.
It was my first year working out at summer camp, and I wanted to remember everything. I had done some journaling in the past, but never for this long or consistently. So this was an undertaking I was only planning on for the summer. But I would not consider this my true start. In fact, I think it started way back, when I was 13, with a type of journaling that no longer exists. It all started here, with a creative way of scrapbooking called a smash book. Basically, it was the perfect excuse to hang on to trash, old cards, brochures, anything. And just glue it in a mildly artistic way. I did this really well until I got to college, and towards the end of my smashbooking journey, I started my first journal, writing my first entry on June 1st, 2017. I definitely believe this form of journaling is superior for memory's sake, as much as an oatmeal cream pie jogs the old memory bank. A tiny notebook my brother brought back for me from his trip to El Salvador was a summer journal I chose. And when the summer was over, I truly thought my journaling was too. But I missed it. Yet, if I was going to commit to this, I wasn't going to worry about missing a day, which I truly believe to be the key to beginning to daily journal. Because eventually, if you do continue, you won't miss, because you formed a habit. Any journal I could get my hands on at TJ Maxx turned into a specific, often hard to find dotted journal from Walmart, which allowed me to doodle, ignore margins, glue in pictures, take notes, and draw out plays. That is both the perfect size and amount of pages is what I use today. So here's the timeline. I averaged about 3 journals a year, 1 per semester and 1 for the summer. Now that I've graduated, it's slowly but surely shifting from that, but still about 3 a year. So here are the top 5 reasons you should start daily journaling. Number 1, memories. After dinner, we started working on our act for the campfire. The girls decided in a dance. They picked the song I'm Turned. Kyra, Shai, and Asia took over the choreography. It was so cool. We went last at the campfire and totally took it home. Everything the other cabins did was cute, but ours was boss. The girls were so hyped for it too, and I love all of their enthusiasm. You can go back and read what you wrote, but also reinforce memories by the process of writing in general. I sat next to Coach T on both flights. The second one we even sat first class. I got a cheese platter.
First class before?
Number 2, reflection. I journal before bed or right before I wake up if I'm dreadfully tired. So this is how I process or reflect upon my day. It helps me clear my head or remember all I accomplished. Often if other people are around, it reminds me to tell them something, or I'll ask a clarifying question. Wait, what was the name of the game we were playing last night?
Oh, dude, I totally forgot to tell you.
Technically, this happened yesterday, but hopefully it's not too annoying. 3, fill the day, fill the page. Journaling encourages me to have an exciting enough day to write about it. I usually aim for 2 pages, it's often 1, and if it's extra jam-packed, exciting, or upsetting, 3 to 4. I know that I've had a lame day if I can't even fill 1 page. Number 4, gratitude. Although this isn't a gratitude journal necessarily, it doesn't mean that I don't write what I've been blessed by. I usually find myself writing more good things than bad, creating positive energy,
my new friends.
hopefully, something that I struggle with.
Sure, that's really
I think it is. Or we also could be standing here taking pictures of a random mountain.
It literally parted perfectly right there. What is that?
The Lord parted parted the clouds for us. Is what I'm trying to
And
say.
finally, 5. God's provision in my life thus far. Whether you're religious or not, it's undeniable to see over the past 6 years answered prayers, the closing and opening of doors, and all the amazing people and opportunities that have been brought into my life. It gives me an overwhelming peace for the future as I personally see God's hands in all of it. You do not and probably should not journal like me. Find your own style. But you can learn from my mistakes and successes. When I first started journaling, I left out all emotions and feelings, and my journal often resembled a completed to-do list. Now, specifically since COVID, I write down exactly how I feel to go along with the day. It makes it way more meaningful to look back on. I also now write highlights of the day at the top of each page and big memories on the back of each journal, making it easier for me to find exact moments in time when I don't have a date to go off of. I've developed my own kind of language, I guess. A mix of texting language is very prevalent, but I also try my best to make like almost my own feeling emojis, like this one or this one. I'll put like a handful of stickers on my journal ahead of time, but I'll reserve some spots just in case I purchase or receive a sticker that is only prevalent to that time. I also labeled a spine. It used to be junior year, second semester, etc., etc., and now I theme it, and then I preserve them with a layer of clear tape. I write all my film/TV/short ideas in this mini book to travel from journal to journal. I used to write the ideas directly inside, but then I couldn't remember where I wrote them. And these Smashbook stickers that I always forget to use, that I've had since the beginning. I also make it a point to write self-reflections. I used to write them after every summer and semester, and now I write them when I complete a journal. This is just what I do now. I'm sure it'll continue to develop and change as I do. So, did I convince you? You should definitely get a journal, and maybe subscribe to this channel too. Oh, and yes, I'm sure they'd look pretty on a shelf until they catch on fire. So, yeah, I'm paranoid and I keep them in a fireproof case that I'm running out of space in.